when we think, I think you're aware, we run the brand safety series and we're producing the news from Cannes by the brand safety series. And the reason that the connection is for us, we're starting to think about just the similarness of that concept, right? Because if something happens in data protection land, if there's an ad fraud incident, what have you, it's newsworthy. And so that's how we're thinking about it. Do you think it makes sense to think about it that way?
100%. I mean, brand safety and data privacy have become synonymous. They're one and the same at this point. Every brand has a huge opportunity to get it right? There's a just absolute sea change happening in data, and it's not just from regulation, but I think it's really from within the ecosystem. And brands are leading the mandate around data, privacy, consumer-friendly ways of thinking about actioning data.
Yep.
And so I think brand safety, data privacy, being in a more consumer-centric world is one and the same right now. So it makes complete sense that you think about it the same way.
Thank you. So here we are, live in Cannes. It's beautiful. You've probably been here a couple days now. What's the most interesting, amazing, crazy thing you've seen since you've gotten here?
Nothing terribly crazy. Certainly, I thought there was only two pronunciations of data. There was, data and data, but of course here in France, I found a whole third new way to pronounce it.
Oh,
there you go.
Please tell us, what is it?
It's data. There we go. Just kidding. No, there's been nothing. There's been nothing absolutely, breakthrough. But a lot of the same things that we're hearing at many of the conferences. A lot of the same themes around where the world is heading. Curation is not a fad. Curation is here to stay.
Yeah.
The way data is moving from the buy side through the supply path is not just a trend, but one of the most exciting topics that everyone here is talking about, and has really curation, curated marketplaces have been the buzz of Cannes.
Of data.
Yeah, exactly.
Of data. You heard it here first.
That's right.
You heard it here first.
The newest pronunciation.
Of data. Got it.
Word.
So what are you looking to do next 4 or 5 days? What is Audigent looking to accomplish while you're here in town?
Well, first and foremost, it's great just to see people. We've been on Zoom for 2 years now, and to come back here to such a special place and be able to reconnect face-to-face with our clients, our partners, our brand and media agency friends as well, has just felt great. So having that personal connection is so important, and so that's what we're looking forward to the most. And like most, our schedules are just filled, and it's been an absolute great experience so far, and it's just kicking off.
Nice, great, good to hear. So back to the news, right? What we're trying to do is get executives like yourselves to share some commentary on what's going on in the world right now. So the news. 2023 January, there's going to be some serious changes in the data protection law. The question is, and obviously some of those laws have been changing, and there was, in Europe, the TCF got blown up this year. So lots of stuff happening in that, specifically newsworthy. How are marketers, buyers, agencies, how are they prepared? Are they prepared? Are they concerned about changing regulation in data?
That's a great question, and the short answer is they're not doing enough yet. This is happening, and it's real, and it's going to be significantly disruptive. And I think there's been a lot of confusion in the marketplace. I think a lot of media agencies have tried to put everyone on, at ease, saying, "Hey, there's nothing to see here," or "We have this under control." We walk into rooms and we say, "Hey, the sky's actually falling. Everything is going to change. Nothing's going to be the same, and this is going to be one of the single most disruptive changes to the ecosystem." But here's the good news: what's going to come out of this is a better ecosystem. So. Not enough is the truth. And I think that we have to all have honest conversations around what this means. We're not talking about just the deprecation of third-party cookies anymore.
Right.
We're talking about the deprecation of third-party cookies, IP address, and MAIDs. 90% of the backbone of identity graphs in this industry is based in one of those three identifiers, 90%. So we're talking about a significant disruption to the way DSPs address open exchange inventory and the way data companies are able to work with the different tech platforms. And that is happening, and those who are best prepared for it are the ones that are going to really be able to future-proof their media buying capabilities and their data capabilities.
What does most prepared mean?
Well,
Give me an example of someone who's
well,
most prepared.
I think everyone that's still focused on a solely deterministic future is going to find a very limited future, right? The future of data and identity, and certainly addressability, is going to be a combination of deterministic and probabilistic data sets, and not just contextual. Contextual is a great start, but cognitive data sets as well, or predictive audience data is going to also become a huge part of that future. So yeah, I mean those are kind of examples of where the ecosystem is heading and the mindset of moving away. And we are addicted to deterministic data in this industry. So the single most important thing that I think people can open their eyes to is there's a whole new world coming. And by the way, it is very effective and it's consumer friendly.
Yeah.
And they should be running to embrace those new kinds of data sets.
So in summary, consumers aren't, I mean, the marketers and agencies aren't ready yet, but they can be, and a combination of deterministic and probabilistic gets you there.
It does.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Great.